Here are 3 lessons I've learned the hard way when it comes to personal finances as someone who's a young adult. The first one being the only way to take control of your personal finances is budgeting your paychecks. Before doing this, I would spend way too much money on stuff I couldn't afford to actually buy, and I was spending more money than I was actually making, which put me into debt. I decided I want to make a change, and so at the beginning of this year, I decided to budget my paychecks to make sure I could pay off my debts and be able to save money and not go over my spending. Doing so completely changed my spending. I'm in control of my money. I'm able to save money, invest, and obviously pay off my debt a lot faster and become a lot more aggressively and be closer to hitting my goal of becoming debt-free before I turn 24. The second lesson I've learned is you have to have an emergency fund of at least $1,000 in case anything were to go wrong. As tends to happen in life, it's just the way it is. For me, that happened when my car broke down as my fuel pump injectors need to be replaced. And at the time, it cost me $1,000. And I did not have any money set aside for my car, so I was forced to use my credit card, which put me back into even more debt. But now, fast forward, I have over $1,000 saved in an emergency fund, earning interest in a high yield savings account. We'll make sure if there's anything were to happen again like that, I'll be prepared for it, and I would make the same mistake I did before. Lastly, when I first got my first ever credit card, I used the money as it was free money. I spent way too much money and eventually racked up the maximum limit really soon as possible. I was buying stuff I couldn't afford, and I didn't understand how credit cards worked. But now I do. I kind of refrain from using my credit card anymore. I'd rather pay with stuff in cash. I feel cash is more important than using a credit card. Let me know some lessons that you learned, and let me know if you want a part 2. Is this scratching the surface on personal finance education that I've learned? Is this why I created this account? As I truly want to help other people with personal finance, as I believe it's super important to learn about.